I've had this video shortlisted for a while and I've kept putting it off. Obviously the question being, has Galactic Assault been abandoned? I've seen a lot of videos about Starfighter Assault. Has Starfighter Assault been abandoned? And I think those videos are pretty pointless because yes, of course it's been abandoned. The team who were working on Starfighter Assault no longer work on that game mode anymore. It's 100% abandoned. That was confirmed a year ago. Galactic Assault, on the other hand, the reason I kept postponing this video was mainly because I thought, well, with the Rise of Skywalker DLC, we might get a Galactic Assault map, so it's best to wait and see. I was thinking the chances were about 90% likely. How I was wrong, however, I won't say that's a bad thing that I was wrong. I won't call them lazy for not making a Galactic Assault map specifically for the Rise of Skywalker, because the planet may not feature a level that could be designed for Galactic Assault. Ajan Kloss is the new jungle planet coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2 in December for co-op and for HVV, which is unfortunate because it's not coming for any of the other modes. It's coming for Capital Supremacy as well in January, but no big modes for now. No Galactic Assault. I was very disappointed to hear this, but like I said, it might not be a map that could work for a game mode like that. And we're no stranger to this in Battlefront 2. Crate only works for Galactic Assault and not HVV apparently. Felucia only works for Capital Supremacy and not Galactic Assault. So it's not the first time something like this has happened, and I'm not per se complaining about the fact that we aren't getting a Galactic Assault map with the Rise of Skywalker, because there's been many opportunities as well where they've just not added anything to this mode, and I firmly believe at this point it's been abandoned. 13 Galactic Assault maps, 11 at launch, one map coming a month after launch, so we might as well say 12 at launch, but Crate was added in December of 2017, 1 month after Battlefront 2's initial launch. Geonosis was added to the game around about a year ago, 13 months ago, if you want to be exact, in November 2018, and we've had nothing since then. And it looks like full focus now has gone on to Capital Supremacy. Capital Supremacy is available for all 5 of the Clone Wars maps, soon to be Jakku and the new jungle planet, like I've said, for the sequel era. There's also other maps to go there as well, like Starkiller Base, Crate, which they've already said could be difficult, understandably, Takodana as well. And let's be honest here, if they're adding Capital Supremacy to the sequels, and it's already with the prequels, they're not going to leave out the most popular era in Star Wars, the original trilogy, and I think that will come maybe midway into 2020 for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We'll probably start off with a map like, I don't know, Endor, Death Star 2, it's irrelevant at this point, but Capital Supremacy seems to be the mode they're pushing. Why is that? Well, it mixes online play with bots as well, which obviously bots are very popular from the original Battlefront games. People just love being able to take down some computer generated AI and just, you know, absolutely slaughter them. Everything like that, so it kind of mixes both into one, and it allows new players to be able to get some kills and not just be dominated by all these pro players. They've obviously added co-op and instant action to the game as well, and not just that now, but when you load up Battlefront 2 and you want to select multiplayer has gone from being, I believe it was the middle tab, to the very end, the very far tab on the right. So you got to go past the campaign and single player now to get to the multiplayer tab. So it's like they're telling you, play the offline stuff, then go to the online stuff. They're really pushing that offline content, which I'm absolutely fine with. But what does Galactic Assault represent? It represents complete online. It represents world record kill streaks. It represents just, I suppose, what Battlefront 2 was at launch. It's like Battlefront 2's launch game mode. Since then, they've tried to rebrand this game. They've done a very good job. And now their flagship game mode is something else. In Battlefront 1, it was Walker Assault. For the starter period of this game, it was Galactic Assault. And now it's Capital Supremacy. And obviously, it does really sadden me, because Galactic Assault is my favourite game mode by a long mile. I know I'm not alone there. And if you watch the kill streak movement as well, which is very popular in the community, those players love their world records, and they've got to do them on Galactic Assault because it's so unfair to go on Capital Supremacy and try and get a world record and claim killing all these bots who were spawn trapped was a world record. So those guys go to Galactic Assault as well. Capital Supremacy is more for the casual player that EA are aiming at here with this game. They want to bring back the Clone Wars fans, which they've done successfully. They want to say to those Clone Wars fans, come and play as Obi-Wan, General Grievous, Dooku, Anakin, come and kill all these bots who you'll have no problem with, while mixing it with an online mode as well. And no longer is the focus Galactic Assault. This was pretty evident with Felucia because it was confirmed from the moment Felucia was announced it's being built for Capital Supremacy. Never at any point was it being built for Galactic Assault. Would it work for Galactic Assault? It seems like a pretty small map, in my opinion, for a game mode like that. So the fact that they thought, let's build this brand new planet, Felucia, like nothing else in the game so far. This jungle planet with loads of flowers, everything like that. You know the story. We're going to build this and we'll add it to HVV eventually. You know, we may put it in Blast. Let's see what happens there. It may go to Strike. Who knows? I mean, Strike is a debate for another day. But it's not going to Galactic Assault. And I doubt they've got any plans to add it to Galactic Assault whatsoever. Now, some people will argue they do add content to Galactic Assault. Look at these skins, these reinforcements we get. But they are aimed at modes that support those things anyway. It's like saying, here's a new Luke skin, so that's HVV content. If something is available in everything, it's content overall and not content specifically designed for that mode. When was the last time we saw a Galactic Assault map? It was 13 months ago. Now, I waited with this, like I said. I was going to make this around midway into 2019. I didn't. Then I was going to make it around September, October, and I thought, no, we'll wait. We'll wait until the episode 9 content gets announced. But the fact we are here 13 months after Geonosis, which that map on its own came 11 months after Crate. It's quite a big gap, but we've gone over that gap now, which is absolutely insane. I have got to say, I think it's been abandoned, like 100% at this point. There is no possible hope for me. I don't know, but it just seems logical that now they're going to do the same with Capital Supremacy and the sequels that they did for the prequels and gradually add all the maps to that. And then they're not just going to leave it there, especially with people saying they're overdoing the Clone Wars. Look, I think we'll get Ahsoka Ventress in February for the comeback of the Clone Wars TV show. But I think straight after that, I don't think we'll get a map with Ahsoka and Ventress. I think they're just going to go straight to Capital Supremacy for the OT, which is fine. But by the time that's done, we'll be looking at late 2020, early 2021. Wow, that's insane to even say at this point that this game's still going. Is Galactic Assault really going to be getting a map back then? Most of the new players won't even see that as a priority game mode. That's another thing you've got to bear in mind here. What do all these new players now see as the main game mode? They see Capital Supremacy. And if this sounds like I'm hating on Capital Supremacy, by the way, I'm really not. I love the game mode. But nobody is going to care about Galactic Assault in late 2020, early 2021, are they now? So I'll let you down, let's say, gently. Is Coruscant coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2? I would find it very unlikely. Look, I don't think Coruscant's the type of map for Capital Supremacy in any way. I think it screams Galactic Assault. Not only is it immensely complex to make, but at this point, I think the only Clone Wars content or main Clone Wars content we're going to get is Ahsoka Ventress, possibly Padme, and who will it be, Jango or Bane, I don't know. But I think it's safe to say the chances of Coruscant are also gone at this point. I'm just trying to keep your hopes at a reasonable level. We're going to get all the sequel maps for Capital Supremacy, and then, although this isn't confirmed yet, we're going to get all the original trilogy maps for Capital Supremacy straight after that. That's the way it's going to go, guys. I'm sorry, I hope I'm wrong, but let's be honest here. When am I usually wrong with this game? And when have I ever been wrong in a big way with this game? Never, as of yet. But we are going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed, everyone. It's a big talking point. It is sad for someone like me to make this video when I've played since day one, but the OG players now are dominated, or outdone, should I say, by the new players. There's so many more new players. So many new players who don't even remember what jetpack cargo is, because that's how this game has changed and evolved, and it is great to see. But something so close to the OG players' hearts, Galactic Assault, could be on its way out in terms of the priority of EA and DICE's, or could already be seen as out of the window at this point. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you all next time.